Hello everybody. In previous chapter we learned about the third chapter, the Delhi Sultanates. Delhi Sultanates, how the Delhi was established, how they made the capital. We learned about the 5 dynasties. Lodi, slave dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Khalji dynasty and Lodi dynasty. And how they made it. We are seeing here and we learn about the garrison town. Garrison was town means where the armies, the living area we call as a garrison. It is very difficult to control the area. And we are seeing here that time Mughal invaders, they came and they started ruling. We learn about the Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Because of that, every time Mongolians they coming attacking that Delhi, because of that he want to shift it from Delhi to Daulatabad. And suddenly he taken the withdrawal, again he made his Delhi capital. How the Delhi was capital under the so many in the Delhi Sultanates time, the Delhi made the capital. We are seeing here, now we will come to the administration. Administration, how the under the Khalji dynasty and Tughlaq dynasty, the administrations. And we are learning about the administration are very important in our chapter. How the administration was there. That time Iltutmish. Iltutmish we know about that he belongs to the slave dynasty. After the Qutbuddin Aibak, he hand over to Iltutmish. Iltutmish he also belonging in the slave dynasty. That time slave dynasty are giving very high position. They are giving very high position. They are giving like a ruling the countries. Muhammad Ghori also they given to Qutbuddin Aibak. He also belongs to the slave dynasty. And that time, the slaves, they are giving the high position. The slaves, they make them special, giving them military services. They make the commanders under the Sultan. We are learning that time, when they are going for the war, they collected the precious metals, horse, elephants and slaves also. That time slaves are very, means they have the armies, the slaves. They have bringing, now we are not, that time only we looted all the things, but this Delhi Sultanates, means this Muhammad Ghori and these people, they are bringing the slaves to control that area. Slaves, they are given the high position. And Khalji, and we are learning about the Khalji, Alauddin Khalji and Tughlaq dynasties. What are this? We have so many changes in administration. Administration they change. They given them what they have humble. This means these people they born in the humble means slave dynasties, and they were the appointed as the general of governors. And that time Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Khalji dynasty, we are the Khalji. We are seeing here they are the giving the high position to the slaves, and they are one we are learning about that how the military commanders. And these military commanders, they give the Ikhtar. Ikhtar means land, gifted land. Already we learned in the previous chapter, Jagidars. They collect the lands, was given the kings. Brahmins also collected from. Here the military commander, they give the Ikhtar. Ikhtar means they receive the land, is called Iqtidars. Jamin, Jamindars. But here the word was, it is a Persian. We are seeing here that Ikhtar, they are collected on that Ikhtar, then look after their, and they look after the commanders, they have to look after their armies and weapons. What are the things? And again they have to give to the kings, some share to give them. And again we are seeing here that this type of system was there. Where Khalji and Tughlaq dynasty, and we are remaining that three are not following this type of land, giving the lands to gifted to the military commander. Revenues, we have the three types of revenues in Khalji dynasty. Khalji, that is three types of. One Khizar means that is they have to produce how much they give the 50% to the king, and one is cattle. All the animals they have to give the taxes, and third one is on house. House means these three types of taxes they collected by the Alauddin Khalji dynasties. This the revenues was started. One for land, one is animals, and one is house. This tax was collected. And we are seeing here difference between the administration. Alauddin Khalji and Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Here, Alauddin Khalji means fix. They have to give the 50% to the emperor. Why? See, when the produce are there, in the 100 bags they produce, 50 bags they have to give to. That is, revenue was taken. It is a fix. But here, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, according to Muhammad bin Tughlaq, according to the productivity, how much they produce, they have to give. Whether he is the kind, he was maybe given free, otherwise he will collect. But here, Alauddin Khalji, they will take. And here, second point, we are learning about the pay to the caste, means soldiers. Because of that, Alauddin Khalji make the two important market policy and economically. How the market policy is there? Market policy means everybody feel only Sultan will be give the rates to the all the essential things. Food items, clothes and everything. That tax should be, and that amount they give to the military, that should be cash. Market policy. We learn about the market policy, very important in Alauddin Khalji. He make it market policy. The market should be same rate, and anybody was treated. They appointed so many nobles to check the all the essential things. Why? Because of that he is giving in cash. And he is giving the less salary to the soldiers. Because of that he introduced the market policy. But here, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, what he made it, children? What he token currency. Because of that time he was, three plan was failed. First, capital was shifted from Delhi to Daulatabad. That time so many people was died. When he told us to every entire Delhi to shifted to Daulatabad, people started. But he have the good idea, common people not understand what is his idea. And afterwards withdrawal and tell us to everybody come and settle to Delhi. And second thing what he made it, he introduced the token currency. His very token currency means bronze and copper. And that very cheap, easily they are getting in the kingdom. And that time foreigners, means different part of the country, they are not accepted the token currency. Why he made the token currency like this, children? That time he is not have the gold and silver. Because of that, the first scheme was, experiment was failed. He is shifted from Delhi to Daulatabad. Because of that, again he was, that time so many rewards was there. He want to control the rewards. He was financially come down. That time he declared and tell us to come and collect all the things. Common people also started using the token currency, that is copper and bronze. And because of that affected in the trade and people are not taking. And that time again he realized he want to make that. And again he want to make, means he want to control the, how we want to make the taxes increase the people. And that time this was there. And second, again one more increase. When he was increased the tax on the land, that time the floods was there. Famine was there. People not able to give. And that time also he was not able to collect the taxes. These are the three measures. Muhammad bin Tughlaq introduced the token currency. And again we are seeing here, Alauddin Khilji, who was successful. How? He made the market policy. People are obey what the Sultan was given. Everybody was obeying. No, everything in the throughout his kingdom, every essential things is a fix. No one should be increased or no one should be decreased. And that time he collected the information from the officials. He kept check on them. And this is there. And again, Milton also they giving the hectares, land, and that also he was checked here. But here also both they made it. But here Alauddin Khilji is not given the hectare in the for dynasty, for heredity. Heredity is not given. Means capable person, one was died, that the land was given, the person was died, is taken again back, and who is the capable that is given to them. This was the administrative in the Alauddin Khilji and Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Now we will come to the how the Sultanates in 15th to 16th century. Children, we are seeing here last dynasty. We learn about the last dynasty, the Lodi dynasty. The time. These are the only we learn about the main. We are saying that are not focused on the which Sayyid dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty and Lodi dynasty. That time they are very strong, they control some areas. But Delhi and Agra till 1526 this dynasty was controlling the areas. But in after we are learning about the Mughal invaders came and Bahud Lodi was between the Ibrahim Lodi and Bahud Lodi. First battle of Panipat. Between that time our people called to the Babur to defeat the Bahud Lodi. Why? Because of that Ibrahim Lodi was that time they are not able to control the areas. They control the area. That time they want to call and he was the last, and that time afterwards the Mughal emperor started ruling our country. Let us we learn about that. First we learn about the how the Delhi Sultanates they rule the country. 5 dynasty. Slave dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, Khalji dynasty and Lodi dynasty. And we learn about the how the garrison town was introduced, how they made it, and administrative between the Muhammad bin Tughlaq dynasty and Sayyid dynasty. And afterwards, after the Lodi dynasty, the Mughal emperor started ruling in our. Next chapter we learn about the Mughal dynasty. Thank you.